Well, Joe, you did just watch the hit motion picture Cobweb.
Right. Keeping the Halloween spirit going. We've got another Halloween themed movie, Cobweb from 2025.
2023
Was it? I thought it was a this year movie. Huh.
came out in July of 2023.
I don't know why I thought it came out this year. Well, fuck it. Who cares? Uh, this is about a punk ass kid, Tom. He's just wimpy as shit, and he's just like gets picked on, and is scared of every little thing, and one night he starts to hear noises, some tapping on the wall. Oh, mama, mama. And the mama comes, hey, everything's okay, kid. Everything's good. A couple of nights later, no, the next night, he starts hearing voices, Peter. His name's Peter, Tom. Get that? Get that? Because they've got a pumpkin patch in their yard, your dream to have, but
This
that,
fucking kid doesn't know how lucky he is.
but
He's an unappreciative fuck.
that's some muddy ass shit to have a pumpkin patch. But oh well, that's just a contrivance. That's just a plot device that they never really do anything with. Um, he's hearing voices and like the parents freak out. What the fuck are you talking about? No, you're not hearing shit. Let's lock you up in the basement for a while.
The parents are a bit overbearing, as they say, and some would say the mom a bit of a fucking nut.
Mhm. Yeah, so as this goes on, we learn that the parents, hey, they're a bit unhinged. They're kind of crazy. Meanwhile, at school, Tom, we got a new teacher in town. Got this.
A substitute teacher.
Was she a substitute? I thought she was
Yeah. Nope, she was a new substitute teacher, Miss Ava Devine.
any of the shit she did then. But she's attractive, so we'll let all that slide. And he makes a pumpkin at school, and this other guy breaks it. Fucking.
Not just any guy, Joe, but Gary Busey's come.
Mm, yeah, playing the bully. So the voice in the wall that he had to convince his parents that he's not hearing says, "Hey, fuck this dude up, man. What's wrong with you? Quit being a bitch. Why don't you like push him down the stairs or something?" And he does, Tom. He pushes the kid down the stairs.
Then he goes back home, talks to the glory hole. So, Peter, did you do it? Yeah, I did it. Cool. Now, I want you to kill your parents.
The voice in the wall reveals to him that she's his sister and that the parents had locked her away. And they're going to do the same thing to him unless he kills them or releases her, or both, in whatever order he chooses to do it.
You know what was never brought up? The fact that it's Halloween and this kid isn't allowed to trick or treat because however many years ago a girl went missing. So now these people, the parents, they're like all fucking shook up about this fucking missing kid. So they're overbearing and hey, ooh, ooh. So like they don't want him going out trick or treating and they're just very overbearing.
They don't even want him going out trunk or treating.
They don't.
Yeah. So yeah, with all that in mind and like the way they've locked him up and shit, and pulled him out of school now, Tom. They're gonna do homeschooling now. He doesn't
They
even get.
pulled him out of school because he drew a picture that said, "Help me." And the fucking teacher said, "Oh my God, I need to help this child."
Mhm.
So she goes to the house, and the mom's just like, How dare you come to my fucking dilapidated fucking house like this? So, never again will you see my boy. So then they pull him out because,
So they'd never seen the teacher before and didn't realize that she was a woman of color. So they were upset about that, and more upset that a woman of color would come into their house.
I don't know if that shit's part of the fucking movie.
Yeah.
I didn't get that shit at all.
Yeah. Oh,
So, yeah, this kid's just living with these goofy ass parents, hearing this motherfucker in the wall talking to him and shit. He's like, man, this fucking teacher, she gave me her fucking number on an old test, so I guess I'm gonna try and smash, as the kids say. Calls her up and says, please help me. The mom's fucking behind him like, "You like to draw fucked up pictures of people, huh? Monster!" Smacks him across the room and he says, "All right, well, I had enough." So they're eating all fucking pumpkin porridge like a bunch of fucking Peter Pumpkin eaters. And old Dick Face poisoned his parents' porridge or whatever the fucking gruel they're eating.
mm.
And before old mama dies, he says, penis, don't let her out. He does, because he's a dumb little kid, and Joe, his sister's a wooga booga monster.
Because yeah, the monster's back, and we get the reveal of the. Turns out the parents were keeping her locked up for a reason, Tom.
Because she killed that trick or treater, Joe, and they buried her in the pumpkin patch. And that's why the pumpkins are so tasty. It gives them the energy. There's- They, they eat the porridge and they steal the souls of the children they have buried in the backyard. They're a bunch of necromancers.
So while this girl's been locked in the walls, Tom, she's learned the way of the spider, which is a form of kung fu that most people have forgotten, but it teaches you, how to crawl on walls and just how to crawl real fast. Those fucking bullies, the bully with the broken up leg, and he's there with his brother and his buddies, and they're gonna break into the house. They're gonna fuck things up, Tom.
Which is fucking crazy. They don't know, like, the fucking cars are home. They don't know if the parents there. They're just walking in with baseball bats ready to smash shit up.
Yeah.
It's crazy. What is it, Stephen King write this shit?
So, the sister's loose. She's got some bullies to kill. She don't care that they're bullies. She just wants to kill, and she moves so fast, Tom. So fast.
Spider fast.
She's like the Quicksilver Flash over there. She's just
Both of them.
so fast, so goddamn fast. She kills all three of them motherfuckers. The teacher's on her way to help. You know, the monster sister is after old Peter now, but Peter, he's pretty fast himself, Tom. Because, as fast as she was before, I guess she expanded all her energy and used all the speed force that she had because she can't catch Peter, Tom.
I mean, I would think if you're a human, even if you're using your fucking arms to push off and you're running on all fours, eh, is even a fat guy could probably run fucking faster than you on 2 legs.
We just established how fast she was.
Yeah, I know, but if we're just not thinking about that kind of thing.
And that's the thing with this movie. You got to not think. Yeah, the teacher shows up, and I don't even remember how they fucking beat the sister or whatever. I think
They
they just
just, lock her in a manhole.
that little basement thing that they had or some shit.
Yep, a little cage, a little floor cage, and she says, "Peter, I'm gonna haunt you. Every time you go pee pee at night, you're gonna think, oh my goblin, is that me?
Yeah.
Yes, it is."
You're gonna masturbate. You're gonna wonder, is that my penis or is that a spider's leg?
Well,
Ah!
I mean, she's been looking at this fucking kid play with his ding-a-ling through that fucking hole she bored out, so that's weird.
Yeah, speaking of bored out, that's the way I was on the second half of this movie, Tom. It had a little build up. This is okay. They borrowed some shit here and there from other movies like The Lady in White and, just other shit, that gray tone that they're
I
using.
mean, every fucking person in the wall movie, the people under the stairs.
Yeah. Wes Craven, that guy's good. Uh uh yeah, it fell apart for me, man, and it had potential, and the spider girl, she just looked stupid. And I hate movies where they move that fast, except when they're after the protagonist. Then all of a sudden, oh shit, she's missing a step. You know, oh no, she never shot out any webs either. So she didn't learn the ultimate way of the spider technique.
Well, I liked it. I didn't love it, but it's a pretty cool, spooktacular Halloween movie. It looks cool. It plays with like the shadows and the pumpkin patch looks cool. Uh Nothing you haven't seen before, but I mean, yeah, it's a spooky, little Halloween movie compared to the fucking other ones I've been watching. This is definitely one of the best ones of this fucking decade.
It's a good movie, I'd say, to watch with kids that are getting into horror. I know,
Your kids.
yeah, your own. Uh, had I watched this when I was a kid, it would have scared the shit out of me, I'm sure. But kids are dumb, so like all the logic and shit that's thrown out the window in this movie, that wouldn't have affected me at that time. So your kids will probably not question this or that. Um,
Yeah, I mean, you have to be like, I mean, if they're gonna fucking I mean, maybe they didn't want their daughter being taken away, but at that point, she's in prison. Either what you could talk to her through the wall, "Shut up or I'll beat you." I mean, call the fucking cops, say, "This horrible thing happened. My fucking spider daughter is obviously mentally fucking ill. We need to figure something out." Instead, I guess these characters just snapped and they've been trying to cover this shit up for however old the fucking boy is.
yeah, and like, wouldn't have Spider Sister have gotten out at some point when they're trying to feed her or something? To open that little door to fucking throw in a food tray and a juice box or something. Wouldn't she have just like fucking jumped out?
I'm sure something would have happened, like, over time. I'm sure that hole would have got big enough where she could have got through because she has power. She's able to fucking, beat up all these kids and pulverize them, as they say. But yeah, it's just little things like that. It's like, well, they could have talked to this fucking kid and, you know, just had him say like, "Oh no, this is just a normal thing that happens," but then you wouldn't have a movie. So there's just a lot of little things you got like, "Oh no, just don't worry about that. Don't think about that stuff. It's a movie, so it has to be like this." But it looks cool. It's got some cool shit in it. It's just not fucking awesome. But if you haven't seen it and you're looking for a Halloween movie, check it out. The face looks dumb. I don't like it. But when the fucking creature's like cloaked in darkness and you just see all the fucking hair and shit, that looks pretty cool. But
Yeah. Happy Halloween.
Thanks for checking out the show. We hope you dug it, baby. If so, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe and let us know down below. Support Tom and Joe by heading over to dwnproductions.net and FastCustomShirts.com. Until next time.